Federal Attorney Kelly Hyman joins me now. And in studio, too, thank you for your time this morning. Just get us up to speed from your perspective. What do you expect to happen today?
Today is going to be key for the prosecution and for the defense. And this is the reason why. There's a motion to suppress evidence. And what that means is that evidence wouldn't come in during the trial. And this is really important because the evidence obtained is a backpack, but what in the backpack is a gun, a silencer, and also a manifestation, as they call it, allegedly with the ideas of killing the CEO. So this is key for the prosecution to help substantiate the charges of murder against him.
We also know that the defense is going to try to get the death penalty taken off the table. And, you know, they say that they have a problem with Pam Bondi's former ties to the Ballard Partners. That's a law firm, and United Healthcare is one of their clients. We know she has a 401k there. They're no longer contributing to it. But do you see that as a conflict of interest of sorts with her calling for the death penalty in the case or not?
I don't see it as a conflict of interest. However, ultimately, the judge is going to decide that. So when we look at a conflict of interest, we think about, is in fact there's some kind of conflict in this matter? So as you pointed out, that she worked for a law firm and there was some ties to United Health. But did that in fact determine that the death penalty should not or not be on the table? Now, the argument is that a prosecution looked at the case and they have the burden, and based on the evidence presented, they believe that they can help substantiate the charges and brought the case.
Hypothetically, if death penalty was taken off the table, moving forward, how would that change legal leverage for Luigi Mangione? How would that change trial dynamics moving forward for both sides?
So that would mean potentially if there's some type of plea deal, right? If there's some type of negotiation between the prosecution and the defendants, there could be, that's off the table, so that's not considered. Sometimes in these cases, they negotiate a plea deal. Okay, we'll take the death penalty off, but in fact, you are going to say that you did these charges and you're going to spend the rest of your life in jail.
Timeline, what are you anticipating in terms of when a trial could take place and how long this could drag out? This is one of those stories that I think the whole country and people across the world are going to have their eyes on.
We should know today of the trial date. Now, I think what is going to be key is what exactly happens on the motion to suppress, whether this evidence is going to come in or out of trial. But I do expect a trial in the next 18 months.
Okay. And then just for, visuals and also some context, since the last time that we saw Luigi Mangione, he's now down the hall in the same jail from Nicolas Maduro. He was down the hall from, Ghislaine Maxwell at one time, Diddy. A lot of high-profile cases coming out of just this one place. It's pretty fascinating.
Yes, New York, there's a lot of cases. Diddy as well. Maduro, as you said, as well. Ultimately, we're going to have to see how this plays out in the court of law.
A big day ahead. Kelly Hyman, thank you so much for your time and your expertise this morning. I really appreciate it, ma'am.
Great to see you.
Have a good one.